This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust on you.
You know, it's just the opposite, you know? Like, my wife went to UC Santa Barbara. All her cousins and uncles went to UCLA and Stanford. I'm from a trailer park in Ohio, you know? I had one cousin go to DeVry. We think he's a genius, you know? You'd be like, damn, Jerry, how'd you do that? I was just watching TV and my life changed. You the one, Jerry. You the one, baby. DeVry, class of February. Supposed to graduate in April.
That's one of the bravest comedians in the game right here.
Real recognize real.
Talks about being white, and he wears it like a badge of honor in the darkest crowds possible and gets a pass. He's the most, let me see, unassuming, non-dangerous white guy you ever want to meet. He's not going to conquer your land.
He don't got that white man too.
Like a pillage your village or rape your women.
Damn.
He might date a black woman, but he ain't cool.
Ain't nobody dating. I'm married.
How long y'all been married now?
12 years.
12 years.
Wow.
12 years. We got married July 19th, 2003. So it was
Damn.
just 12 years last week.
What's the secret?
Huh?
What's the secret?
Gotta eat.
Gotta eat. The one and only Gary Owen is here.
The vagina?
Duh.
Okay.
You gotta eat, baby.
You gotta eat. Is that what it is?
You gotta eat.
That's how you got it?
Sway, you gotta eat.
You gotta eat?
You gotta eat. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how good looking you are. If you ain't eating, you ain't keeping.
You ain't keeping.
Know that?
True.
That's true, Tracy?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been married, but for, my long-term relationships, that's definitely high on the priority list.
Hey, how did her family receive you? Isn't she from where's she from?
She's from Oakland.
She's from Oakland, right?
Yeah, they cool.
Yeah, they were cool with you?
Yeah, I ain't got no issues with them. It's different now. Like nowadays, it's more acceptable. Like interracial dating's a lot more acceptable now. And because back, a long time ago, oh my God, what's it like? You're married to a black girl. Now it's more like, oh, that's so cool. You're married to a black girl. I'm like, oh, it has its days. Can't win no arguments. Good Lord, I wish I could win one argument, man.
But he just gave us some insight into white culture. He said back in the day would be like, ew, what is that like? You're married to a black girl.
I didn't say ew.
It was kind of like, ooh.
I did not say ooh, Sway. I just went, oh. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh,
yeah, it's more of a surprise.
Yeah, then disgust.
It's taboo. Almost like, you went there. You know what I mean?
You went there.
You went there, boy.
But a lot of the white men don't secretly want to go there anyway?
They do. They just want to do it in public. Like in private, I think a lot of white guys want to get with a black girl. Yeah.
But what's the difference between just being into black girls but then having a fetish for black girls? Because there's some people I feel like it's on the latter.
They have a fetish for black girls? I can't speak for everybody else. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's like saying what's the difference between a black girl and a white girl? I don't know.
Okay, then you good.
I've only been with black girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I slept with one white girl. I'll take it back. One white girl in 1996. Yeah, I met her at TGI Fridays.
Okay.
In San Diego.
Yeah,
and she only messed with black dudes. We got in an argument about it. Like literally, we were having drinks, and she's like, you ain't shit. I was like, well, you ain't shit. She said, you can handle this. I said, bitch, I can handle whatever the fuck you got. Next thing I know, bing, bing, bing.
You fucking her?
Right. I was like this. I don't know what happened. We just at my place.
Yeah.
And that was it. I didn't change her. She still went back to black. So, like next time I saw her, she was with the Charger. She was with San Diego. Yeah. Shouts out to Nate Means.
Well, once that's hilarious. Gary Owen, man.
She wasn't banging Ryan Leaf.
Gary Owen, man, you gotta love it. He didn't change her. Hey, he's tonight at Caroline's on Broadway tonight at 7:30 and 10 p.m. Saturday, same time, 7:30, 10 p.m. and Sunday. Hey, man, we got Celebrity Wire, man. You want to join us for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Reporting on arrests.
Have you figured out why I'm in these handcuffs?
Fights.
You're a fucking dickhead.
And celebrity meltdowns.
No! If you can't help them, help me!
It's the Celebrity Wire on Sway in the Morning.
All right, 49 minutes into the hour. Tracy G, what you got?
Well, Gary, I'm not sure if you're familiar with a little show called Empire.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And you know that Sway was on an episode?
You was on an episode? I saw that episode.
that.
Yeah, I worked with Taraji on a couple movies. I don't know if you heard of them. It's called Think Like a Man 2.
Yes.
It's major blockbusters. Yeah, I worked with Taraji on it. The star of that show. Yeah, so I've heard of the show, vaguely. Empire. Yeah.
You just done it on the side.
Yeah, vaguely heard of that show.
Well, let me give you some insight a lot of people aren't up on. So they just put out the trailer for season 2. But the things that are happening off the set are actually crazier than on set because allegedly, Terrence Howard, he plays Lucius, the main character. Then we have Bryshere Yaz Gray, he plays Hakeem, which is Lucius's youngest son. There is a scene where Hakeem was supposed to hit him with a plastic bottle. However, it was actually a glass bottle, and it damaged Terrence's head, and he just instantly, I don't know if it was impulse, I don't know if it was rage he was holding inside, but he hauled himself over Hakeem, and he ended up snuffing him. And now people are saying that Hakeem actually has bipolar disorder that he's been keeping from the public, and that this happened as a result of him not taking his medication. On the flip side, Terrence allegedly believes that this was done on purpose.
No, that would be the props department. I mean, how did he get a real bottle? You shouldn't be mad at the dude that hit you. It's the props guy that hands you the bottle. It's not like he went in there and said, give me a real bottle. You're trusting the props people to give you a plastic bottle. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't think that's and if I don't, I'm more like, dang, Terrence took that like a G. You ever get hit in the head with a beer bottle? I got stitches right here. I got a scar right here from a bar fight. I got hit with a Bud Light bottle. Right there, I got 4 stitches in a bar. That hurts. I don't know how he came at him like that. I was dazed.
Punched him back, too.
I was that dude. Like, if World Star Hip Hop would have been around back then, I would have been on it. Hey, look at Gary outside of Have a Nice Day Cafe. Just somebody snuck him.
But you were like dazed? Like you didn't know where you were? Dazed?
Nah, it was a boom. It's a weird feeling when you get hit by a bottle or get sucker punched. Not that I've been sucker punched a bunch of times. Just that happened once, too. But when you replay it in your mind, you're looking at yourself. You don't see yourself. Like, in my mind, I can see myself getting hit with the bottle, right?
Wow.
But I didn't get knocked out. I was dazed. You know, I did like a Zab Judas type move with Costa Zoo. Like, whoa, my leg went stiff. But I don't know how Terrence came back at him if he hit by a bottle. Yeah, that's G right there.
That's G. Terrence Howard is a G.
Real G.
Get the G award.
Get
well,
that.
In other news, the Bonnie and Clyde of the headlines has been Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill. Everybody knows it. Meek Mill, he hopped on Twitter seemingly randomly. He started calling shots at Drake's direction, saying that he doesn't write his own raps. He has a ghostwriter, all of that. Well, Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, they're in a relationship. They're on tour together.
Right.
Recently, Meek, he ended up doing like a half-assed apology that was more towards his girlfriend rather than Drake, but then he had some final words for Drizzy. Listen to this.
And what I was saying was, when it come to rapping, when it come to Jay-Z, it come to Nas, when it come to Biggie Smalls and Tupac, they died for the shit. When you coming and you want to leverage your name and you want to be labeled as the motherfucking best, you got to be putting that motherfucking pen down all the motherfucking time. And don't get it twisted. I was just upset as a fan that the nigga gave me a verse that ain't right. Shout out to Drake, let him be great in all the motherfucking lanes he great in.
What do you think of that when, like, rappers, go off on social media about another rapper and then the next 2 days they're apologizing?
I don't know. I'm staying out of that because I could run into him.
So you know what I mean? You scared to comment? You scared
for real. I'm not scared of Meek Mill himself. I'm scared of everybody with him.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't roll deep. Right. I got like the one dude. I got a feeling Meek rolls deep. We be outnumbered. I got nobody. But Drake, I don't care if he writes his own rhymes or not. Hell, he played a crippled on Degrassi. He was faking being a cripple. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, you walk? I ain't got nothing against paraplegics, but a lot of people, you taking up parking spots and then come to find out you fronting Drake, you can walk? I was more pissed about that. I was like, this dude, you went into an audition with a wheelchair and got a part that some kid is in acting class that can't walk, and you took his. I'm more upset about that. Ain't nobody talking about
Gary,
that paraplegic. There's a paraplegic right now in Toronto. Pissed.
Gary, pull out. You wrong.
Yo, Drake took his motherfucking acting job, Sway. Let's talk about that. Meek can walk.
Shots.
He's in concert right now, walking over the stage.
I thought you liked Drake.
I like Drake and Meek, but I'm feel sorry for that paraplegic that Drake took his damn job on Degrassi Junior High, man. Talk about that. Real recognize real. Get some.
Fred the Godson.
Fred the Godson.
Well, someone, Gary, that you shouldn't be scared of, Taylor Swift. She sent out an apology, too, towards Nicki. Exactly, direction, because you saw how Nicki, she was upset because she didn't see her name in the nomination list for Video of the Year for,
She
MTV
don't need no
VMAs.
nominations if you saw the Anaconda video.
You like that?
Yeah, why are you upset, Meek? Good Lord. If I was mad at anybody, I would just put on the Anaconda video and be like, my life ain't that bad.
True. Well, Nicki,
Good Lord, Meek, you have peaked. Just know that.
Yeah, right.
I just want Meek to know you've peaked.
He's
okay?
winning.
This is it.
If you and Nicki don't work out, you got nowhere to go but down.
He was watching that in jail, too. Oh, true.
The next girl is not going to look good as Nicki. Guaranteed that.
You said you were afraid of me, though, right?
I'm afraid.
Be careful.
I'm not. Nah, I'm telling him, dude. You got the top dog right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who's he going to date after Nicki Minaj? Really?
Dej Loaf.
One of the girls from, what, Cheetah Girls?
Let me be quiet. Never mind. So back to Taylor Swift. Anyways, Nicki
Nice
Minaj.
segue.
Yeah,
to get out of that.
They know about to fuck Tracy up.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Let a nigga try me.
So Nicki, she was on Twitter, obviously, I was saying, and she was complaining about not receiving that award, and she was saying how it has to do with her race, her being a black woman, the culture she represents, even if she's hypersexual. Still, the culture was all for it. And Taylor Swift thought that she was directing shots towards her, and they got into a little digital scuffle. But Taylor, she eventually sent out an apology. She tweeted, "I thought I was being called out. I missed the point. I misunderstood, then misspoke. I'm sorry, Nicki," at Nicki Minaj. And of course, Nicki, she just was happy, and she tweeted her back.
Girl power.
Girl power.
See how easy it is, Meek and Drake? See how easy that is? One tweet and it's okay, guys. 'Cause I like both the music. I do.
Yeah.
I like working out the dreams and nightmares.
Wow, that's a great song.
That's your shit.
The album, the great album.
Dude, I'd be crushing the bench.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like at 135. And I put on Dreams and Nightmare. I'm like, put 160 on it. Going in. Getting it twice.
This is it?
Making the noise. Ah! What's going on? Hold on, wait a minute. I'm about to put 185 on it. Get ready. Here it comes, Sway.
Here it
3
comes.
times. Get some.
Wow.
Gary Owens, man. I love this dude right here, Heather.
Hey, I brought your shirt.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, got me
my
a
buddy's clothing line, and he made it for you. It says, "Long live hip hop."
That's dope.
Oh, man. What size is it? Double XL, huh? All
Yep,
right,
but it's
cool,
tight
man.
on the arms. I got one of his shirts on now. It says, I got my bad bitch by my heavenly side.
What the fuck, Gary?
What?
No, Gary is on
Thank
the
you, man.
hook,
Hey, what's the
yo.
name of his clothing line?
Rich and Rotten.
Rich and Rotten.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just go to richandrotten.com. He's got some dope shit.
Okay. Thank you, man. I like this shirt. Gary Owen, man. Hey,
I bring gifts. Boom.
boom. Okay,
Hey, the
you-
B, what did you bring today?
Alcohol.
Nothing.
Alcohol.
and all that food over there.
And all that
right,
food.
well,
That's all you?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
baby.
saw-
Okay, I take it back. Sorry, I had the big.
That's all
We
right. Yo,
celebrate.
you family.
Well, you know what? We're going to take your comments and calls on today's show, 888-742-3345, celebrating our 4-year anniversary. Dedicated
DJ's
to
so
Gary
good.
Owen.
Your DJ's so good. So on it.